Hello everybody, welcome back. This is Tony Marine. So today I just received, actually I received this yesterday. I was so excited. It's from Hellcat and it's the DY-M20242 version A of the, it's called Ape Leader. That's what Hellcat's calling it. But we know it's Ceasar from the 2011 movie Rise of the Planet of the Apes. I was a little nervous when I got it, I have to admit, and the way you see it now is not the way it looked when it came out of the box. So just to give you a heads up. So this is one of those figures, and I've been lucky so far with buying figures from brands I'm not familiar with. I was a little nervous, but I've never got to the point where it was like I ordered a figure and regretted it. And I thought this was going to be the case when I pulled this thing out of the box, but after grooming it somewhat and after the jokes about it, I heard on live stream, I guess one of my favorite YouTubers in regards to third-party figures, Rudy 1/6 scale figures. Anyway, I was on a live stream and I heard another YouTuber call this a bag of pubes. So, and this before I got it. So I started cracking up, and I was a little nervous when I got it. And then actually, when I pulled it out of the box, it pretty much was a mess. So I'm just, again, giving you guys heads up. Like, once again, this is the Ape Leader from Hellcat. It's from the 2011 movie Rise of the Planet of the Apes. Apparently, there have been 4 of them. 2011, Rise of the Planet of the Apes. 2014, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. 2017, War of the Planet of the Apes. And 2024, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. And as far as I'm concerned, the 2001 version with Mark Wahlberg does not count. I hated that movie. So, without further ado, yes, this is he. I love this figure. I gotta say, like I said, when I pulled it out of the box, I was a little nervous. So this is the box it came in. There's one right here. Yeah, and then inside that box was this box, and this is the cover to this. This is where he lived. Just gonna pull this out real quick. This is where the stand was, the crotch grabber. One thing about the crotch grabber for this figure has 8 features. Actually, I was worried. I thought it was just gonna be a 1/6 scale figure with a fur bodysuit. It's not. The proportions are it's a large top or a long top, upper body with short legs. So it came with an AR-15 or an M16. This is where all his extra hands went. He came with 2 sets of hand, not including the ones that he has already on, plus an extra right hand. This hand right here. So let me just show it to you. So you see the fur, how it is, or whatever you want to call it. It's kind of bushy. That's how the figure looked when it came out of the box. And this is what it looks like. I guess it's glued on. I'm sorry, I'm putting it down real quick. And it just looked like a big fuzzball. But yeah, it's pretty decent. So that's your gripping hand. And then these others, and like I said, these are not groomed. So that's pretty much, if you can imagine. And I'm so sorry I didn't, show you guys what it looked like prior. But once I got it, I was tweaking it and working on it. So starting from the feet, so the base, right? Then they're the feet. I'm gonna just go up. And that's pretty much it, I was gonna honestly, we're not that far from Muir Woods, and we were gonna take it there, but it started raining to do this video. I don't know if I mentioned it again, but yes, the eyes do. You have the eye, rolling eye system, so you can position the eyes and things like that. I don't want to. It's a little tight fit with the neck piece in it. Please don't make me pull out off the head because I'll mess up the hair. Again, it did not come looking like this. I really had to groom this thing. And so again, with the base, the crotch grabber. So being that it has a short bottom half, the crotch grabber obviously was shorter. But I had to cut about maybe, I want to say an inch off the bottom of that post for him to fit because it was still a little tall. So just letting you guys know that in advance. You know, basically that's what it comes with. It's not much, but I still like the figure. I mean, I do have the horse coming. I think when I get the horse, I will take it to Muir Woods and in San Francisco and do a video of him and the horse out there. But I think this figure is amazing. I am gonna pick it up. So here we go, just to show you. You know, I'm real hesitant. It's a full suit. You know, and you can see probably where the stitch line is, but it's a full body suit. I know it looks like a gap there, but it's not. I mean, again, this is, you know, it's a full suit. Oh, no, wait a minute. Yeah, there is a gap there. My apologies. But, you know, I guess if the way you can get it, it'll blend in well, like on this side. Right here. So, I'll show you the back of the head. Be careful when you are grooming it. I'm just warning you because, you know, as I was brushing it, I'm going to put it back on this. Oh, so let me show you real quick what I was talking about regarding the stand. So here, yeah, the cross grab, I had to cut the post. I think maybe about I want to say about an inch or less than, just kind of, you know, work it to where you think, you know, I was cutting it off in pieces, but I think a total, maybe a half an inch I cut off. And then, you know, then it was able to fit. Ceasar was able to fit somewhat on the, and that's how I have him right now. So, yeah. I'm gonna put him back over here. So there you go. And it's basically it, but I do love it. You know, poses like a regular figure, you know, the knees bend, blah, blah, blah. I had him standing straight up, or he came standing straight up. I had to pose him the way I thought, you know, a gorilla or a monkey or chimpanzee would look like. Yeah, I had to. So I had to brush it with this. You know, be careful. So that's how I. Oh, and another thing, real quick. So I did brush it with this brush. I used this for the hair to pose because the hair was all frizzy and bushy. And then I did wet a paper towel. You know, just damped it a little bit, and I just, you know, brushed it down, you know, got it down, and, you know, and you know, just made it look neater than it was. So I think it looks pretty good there. Be careful though when you're brushing it, because yeah, some of the hair was kind of coming off. You know, it wasn't really rough with it. Just be gentle. And that's, I guess, it. I got this from Giant Toy. It's again one of my favorite 1/6 scale places to buy 1/6 scale figures. So, and there you have it. I mean, not a lot. Yes, like I said, the eyes turn left and right, up and down, blah blah blah. The magazine does come out of the machine, you know, the AR-15 or whatever type weapon this is. No other moving parts, and the hands of what you see. That's basically it. But yeah, when I got it out of the box, when I first saw it, I was like, oh no. So, I mean, it looked like a big puffball. So, and then the hair on the head was all messed up. I was like, oh gosh. So I worked, you know, I didn't, you know, not too hard, but you know, I had to futz with it quite a bit. So with that, this is my Ceasar or 8-liter from Hellcat. And I've never ordered, you know, I've never ordered a Hellcat figure before, so yeah, this was new to me. No regrets, I have to say, but yeah, that live stream, I was rolling. They were cutting this thing apart. So, I hope Rudy likes his. I like mine. You know, he's the other, one of the few other cats that really dig third-party figures, so with that, I'll go ahead and end this. But I hope you guys like this figure. I hope this helped out a little bit, you know, with your decision on getting it if you decided to. Yes, it does have a horse. And there is a B version, and it's the warrior version where his face is a little white, and the chest, you know, he has war paint on his chest, and I think it comes with a spear. So that's the B version. This is the A version. So again, thanks for stopping by. Hope you dig this figure. I do like it. And you guys take care. Thanks for stopping by. Semper Fi. Out.